नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। Myself Dr. Aarti, Associate Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Our today's topic is neuromuscular disorder. We will start with the myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis is a neuromuscular disorder of autoimmune origin in which the acetylcholine receptor is a motor end plates of the muscle are damaged. The term myasthenia means muscular weakness and the gravis implies serious, thus both together denote the clinical characteristics of the disease. Myasthenia gravis may be found at any age, but adult women are affected more often than adult men in a ratio of 3:2. The condition presents clinically with muscular weakness and fatigability initially in the ocular musculature, but later is spread to involve the trunk and limb. Pathogenesis. It is best understood in the context of normal muscle metabolism. Normally, acetylcholine is synthesized in the motor nerve terminal and stored in the vesicle. They are released spontaneously when an action potential reaches the nerve terminal. Acetylcholine from released vesicle combines with the acetylcholine receptors, initiating an action potential which is propagated along the muscle fiber triggered muscle contraction. In myasthenia gravis, the basic defect in reduction in the number of available receptors at the postsynaptic muscle membrane. In addition, the postsynaptic folds are flattened and the neuromuscular abnormalities in myasthenia gravis are mediated by autoimmune response. Denervation atrophy. If the muscle or a part of muscle is deprived of its motor nerve supply, the affected muscle undergoes atrophy. In demyelination, on the other hand, there is conduction block in the nerve impulse but no denervation and hence the muscle atrophy does not occur. The denervating disease are characterized by axonal degeneration and consequent muscle atrophy. These include amyotrophic lateral sclerosis as an example of anterior horn cell disease. The peripheral neuropathy causes injury to myelinated axon. The clinical manifestation of denervation atrophy are combination of muscular weakness and reduced muscle bulk. In amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, there are characteristic fasciculation of the muscles of the shoulder and the tongue. Now the muscular dystrophies. These are the group of genetically inherited primary muscle disease having in common progressive unremittent muscle weakness. Six major forms of muscular dystrophies are described, that is Duchenne, Baker's, myotonic, fascio-scapulohumeral, limb-girdle, and oculopharyngeal type. Each type of muscular dystrophy is a distinct entity having differences in inheritance pattern, age at onset, clinical features, other organ system involvement, and clinical course. However, in general, the muscular dystrophies manifest in childhood or in early adulthood. In microscopic examination, common of all forms of muscular dystrophies are muscle fiber necrosis, regenerative activity, replacement of interstitial fibrosis, and adipose tissue. This is my reference. It is a short topic. Please remember, try to understand the topic and listen carefully again. I hope you enjoyed this session. If any query, mention it in comment box. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.